Hey, welcome to SC Custom Designs, where this is just the tail end of part 2, I believe, because I had to do it, my friends. So you're watching SC Custom Designs. Thanks for coming into my wood shop. And basically we're making these bandsaw boxes for wedding gift. And we have introduced that we are doing nested trays out of the otherwise piece that you throw away. And bam, look at that, my friends. These are trays within trays within trays, kind of like this over there. Okay, just amazing. Look up these episodes where we do the bandsaw box nested trays. So we're only going to do one set for out of these three. They'll get all three, but only one set because it's just a lot of work here. But I had to challenge myself, my friends. You may recall in the video part 2 I said I'm not going to do any more nested trays out of that really thin piece of wood, and well, I just had to do it. Here it is, my friends. I did it. So here we go. I will show you what I'm talking about. It's going to be hard to do with one hand, but I'm going to do it. So now this is the leftover piece. Look how small that is. That's the leftover piece. Let's bring over a ruler so that we can get an idea of what we're looking at. Okay, so we have come from approximately, it should be about 9 inches actually, about 9 inches, and we made the bandsaw box, right? So this is going to pull out and you can put stuff inside there. Then we made nested trays that will otherwise be like this, and so now we had that small cavity in there that was going to be the last one. Look what I did. I took this guy and I made one more. Let's see if I can actually assemble this with one hand without putting the camera down. Let's see what we can do, and then put it on home where it belongs. So sorry for the awkward camera. Did I do it right? I think I did, my friends. Here we go. Okay, just drop it down in there. Oh, we did it. How crazy is this, my friends? Okay, so we have you have the main box, the drawer, then you have the nested trays. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, out of this one, this was a 19-inch bandsaw box. Okay, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Mind you, the wood is a lot bigger compared to this one. Okay, so this was just a lot of fun, and you know, honestly, maybe my subscribers could kick in. How in the world would I make one out of this little piece here? You know, so comes a point when the blade on the bandsaw is only so thin, right? See if we can zoom in on over there. That's about all we can do. I actually have my phone plugged in because I'm out of power. So, all right, we're going to cap this one, and so the next episode is going to be all about pulling up my chair, putting on some music, and I'm going to start gluing up the bandsaw boxes. We got 1, 2, and then 3, and then of course I gotta glue up, and that just takes a lot of time. Before I even start gluing up, I have to start sanding, so that's why I have to get a really good start on this Saturday. And so the next part is going to be, like I said, sanding them out. At least, so lessons learned. We're calling this lessons learned with the bandsaw boxes, and some of the lessons are this. Let me explain to you. So essentially, if you have a bandsaw box like this, for example, see those wavy things? Pretty cool, I would say, right? That's pretty cool. there's a price to pay for that. How about this guy? Look how wavy he is. Now, it's all fun and games when you're having fun on that bandsaw, just cutting it out. But then you have to sand all these things. Okay? You got to sand them all, and that becomes very, very tedious. The more curves you got, because if you sand too much, right, they're not going to go together. It's going to look pretty awkward. You want to, if you haven't made bandsaw boxes before, you really won't appreciate it. Okay, what I'm talking about. But all of this becomes very, very time-consuming. So what I recommend is, if you like fancy, sometimes I'll do things like this. This is angled down here, right? But I decided that I'm going to make it clean, straight cuts like this, so that I can go ahead and sand rather quickly. So I could sand the inside of this guy very fast. So, it all depends. And that's what it's all about with our craft, is that we enjoy doing this. And when you take this to market, and folks will just say, I'm not paying that. So they don't understand the journey that we go on, and all the work that goes into it. A classic example might be when, let's see if I can zoom in. Again, I can't unplug my phone. I'm going to zoom into the other part of the shop. That is a Lee D4R Pro dovetail jig. Simply the best in the world, my friends. Prove me wrong. It's out of Canada. You do your research, you'll see that all the major players and woodworkers that want to do a lot of repeat dovetail construction. I wish I had a box down here to show you. There is one over there. I've just made them through the years. But I asked the customer, I said, so how do you want that project joined up? And they went, and I said, well, for example, do you want dovetail joints, rabbit joints? And they thought I was on another planet. Like, what are you talking about rabbits for? And I'm saying, how about a butt joint? And that's when they laughed. And like, okay, you're making this up. No, that's when you basically take a piece of wood and join it flatly against the piece of wood. And here, let's further insult it by putting pins in. So please understand, I'm just having fun. So if somebody says, if they don't understand what this fancy joinery is, don't make it for them. Just do the butt joints. And they'll be none the wiser, or just, because this stuff takes time. This is what I mean. The point I'm trying to make is that the craft that we have, take your pride in it. Take pride in it. Enjoy the journey, so on and so forth. And just put the time in. And it's so satisfactory. Okay, so thanks for tuning in to Sick Counts and Designs. This was 8 minutes, 27 seconds, and counting. We're going to add this on to the end of part 2, and that's lessons learned with making bandsaw boxes. And so these are some of my hard lessons. Oh, by the way, the very first bandsaw box I made, I think, was this one. I'm not sure. One of them I made. Oh, here it is over here, my friends. This one over here. Now, look how thin this wood is here. Okay, that's thin. If you look here, you'll see that it cracked. Remember when I told you that it just started cracking? This type of wood, it was so dry and whatever. I thought, I'm going to make that really, really thin. The inside, make this thin as well. And the price that I paid was that this cracked on me. Okay, you can see that. So, and that's okay. Learn. This is how we learn, my friends. Right? This is how we learn. So, you're going to want to give yourself space. Okay, in the thicknesses. You can see that this is pretty thick. Now it's probably going to fall apart on me. But there you go. So these are some of the lessons learned. Try not to go swirly-whirly, wavy, unless you intend to, and you're going to put a lot of time into sanding. Try not to make the wood too thin, unless it's a really nice hard wood and it's going to stay together for you. Still, all in all, you really got to switch gears from, things that are really, really tough and strong and thick to those more delicate things. So, all right, take care. Thanks for coming into my shop. If you like what you're seeing and learning, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. We come out with one video a week or more. And we just love the craft. We love the wood shop. This is what I'm going to retire into. This is not what I do for a living, my friends. I'm a QA software guy in the daytime. And so this is what we do just for fun. So thanks for coming to my shop. And remember, measure twice, cut once. My lovely one made this for me March 8, 1990. That's when we were doing this as a hobby. If this was a hobby. Okay, now we are handcrafting by SC Custom Designs. Before it was Larkin's Wood Creations. That was just having fun. So, all right. Thanks, guys. Take care. And please come back and watch further episodes. Bye.